Bangkok's one and only all-English news and music station. Radio Thailand FM 88.
A Bird's Eye View, FM 88 MHz. You're listening to A Bird's Eye View with me, ym.talkwave. Prevention is better than cure, and if you have enough information, both on a large population scale and on the personal level, various related factors can be put together and prediction can then be made as to the risks of developing certain diseases in the future. So, we have a special guest today to talk with us on the issue of data analysis for the development of predictive tools for future health status. Her name is Ms. Thanaporn Banchajarurat, Division Manager, Business Data Analytics, Phyathai and Paolo Groups of Hospitals. First, I asked her about her education and work experiences.
So basically I have a background in engineering in Thammasat University, and then I decided to combine another type. So I decided to go to the UK study marketing management.
And your present post and responsibility?
Actually right now I work in Phyathai and Paolo Hospital Group, which is in the part of the business data analytics. So I work there as two parts. The main two parts. The one part is the work closely with the management team to gain insight and interpret the data to support the decision. And another one is I would say it's a programming and the new program that disease prediction program, which is focused on the hypertension and diabetes. It will be launched on this October.
Could you kindly comment on the trend of health visitors coming from overseas, coming for medical and wellness services in Thailand from the data that you have obtained?
Actually, the interesting thing is my dissertation in the US, in the master degree, I do a dissertation on the topic of medical tourism. That is very interesting. So I have researched a lot about this one, and what interesting thing is the people around the world tend to have the medical tourism in Thailand. From the survey, they said Thailand is the good medical reputation, and the service in here is very nice. This is that interestingly that mostly European love Thailand, but we can see our patient mostly be maybe Asian or something. So actually we still have the room to explore. And I think the interesting thing is for European, they mostly use the NHS, how to say?
National Health Service.
Yeah, yes. So they would like support to that. But for the people who want to seek for the private sector, Thailand is one of the destinations.
So there's a good trend for the future in
Yes,
this respect. Okay. And your view on the readiness of Thailand as medical and wellness hub of the region, do you see that we have strength and opportunity in this respect?
Yeah, the medical in Thailand go very fast, and there are many competitors. I would say the private sector in Thailand is very high competitive. The good thing is make Thai healthcare go faster and develop faster, which is also good for the consumer. So this one is, and our standard is very high, and we try to meet the standard. For example, we many accredit.
Do you see any weak points in terms of our medical and wellness service provision? Any weakness or any challenges that we have to be watching out for, particularly competitors in other countries?
I think the way we use the data that should be maybe add a bit more, because right now from I see from the case, there are many cases that they use the data to predict even the emergency room. From what we see, the emergency room is quite packed. Mm-hmm. So they try to use the data in the past and use in the data science way to predict which day the customer will be high or which season, and related with the flu, related with the symptom on that season. So we can predict and prepare the staff for the full-time and part-time manage about HR really well.
Okay, to provide the best care for the people who come during that time,
Yes.
which may be in large number. Okay. Your view on the value of Thainess, the Thai way of life, is that has a specific role in the development of the regional hub that we mentioned?
I think we do with the good heart. Everyone can receive it from the heart. When I do the survey about the health, the result always come up with that we do with a good service and attitude. I think that's a very great point. I have, to be honest, I have a experience to treatment in the Europe before. That is very different, totally different. In here, this one is my personal thinking. Okay. I think because our service is the main priority of the private sector as well, and we try to have the good intention for the customer, from the patient, to go back happy with their life and their health.
You're listening to the interview with Ms. Thanaporn Banchajarurat, Division Manager, Business Data Analytics, Phyathai and Paolo Groups of Hospitals. We'll take a short break and we'll return to the interview in just a moment. And this is a bird's eye view. We'll continue with the next segment of the interview with Ms. Thanaporn Banchajarurat, Division Manager, Business Data Analytics, Phyathai and Paolo Groups of Hospitals. As for the young and future generations of our country, what do you think on the way they should prepare themselves for the future trends, the climate change, the aging population, and the future digital transformation, and these sort of things that can be opportunities and threats? How can the future generation prepare for that?
I think we need to learn from the experience. I would say in the past 5 years and right now it's totally different, to be honest. Even the climate change, even the digital disruptive, there are many new technology that we need to catch up, to follow, and to learn more and more. And even the medical side, there are many medical equipment developed very fast, and every year. That's why we always go exhibition, go many countries. So what I can say, like we need to learn more and more. Don't stop. Can learn more. There are many ways to learn, for both academic and your personal skill as well. I would say the technical skill maybe is not enough for this era. We need to learn more about how to thinking, how to adapt them with yourself to be the digitalized, and to follow the trends, and also languages. So we can try to communicate what we would like to convey the message in the right way. So if you ask me like what a future generation could do on in the mega trend in the future, so I would say both we can develop ourselves and learn more and more, and combine the language in the communication skill. I didn't say like we try to learn more language by combine a lot or maybe 10 languages, but I would say like we try to communicate, the way to communicate. Maybe we can use, actually there are many tools right now that we can use. Even we say ChatGPT, that very easy, you just ask the answer. So for this kind of technologies, we need to prepare and how to use them and utilize them, and use it, develop it, and to cooperate with the people around the world with the same objective, with the same goals and vision, and just go to there. For example, climate change. We have been taught the climate change would affect us for more than 20 years, and right now we can see that it really affect our global, right? So the global issue in this era also will affect in the future as well, because they come from the data, they come from the research. So what we can prepare is learn from now and prepare for the future. with the data, with the technology. Right now, there are many open data that we can access. We can use this and combine and find a new way from as a data analytics. So I would say there are many platforms that open data, that open source the data from the government, the data from something that they open for us to find the insight. There are many people try to make the new model. It's very interesting. They use programming, make a new model, and when we see it, we see a different result because we use different factor, different feature on the data. So I would say if we help each other, we can find the new things, we can find a new insight. That would be really great for our future.
You've been listening to the interview with Ms. Thanaporn Banchajarurat, Division Manager, Business Data Analytics, Phyathai and Paolo Groups of Hospitals. We would like to thank Ms. Thanaporn very much for kindly giving us this special interview. A Bird's Eye View, FM 88 MHz.